For real. Give it to him. Give it to him. Okay, so let's see something here. I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I could go to. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can go to. Let's see what can I go. West Virginia, Jacksonville, Texas. I'll try West Virginia for a second. There we go. All right, absentee owner. So this is basically how you lease that too. I like to do absentee, vacant home, tired landlord. Okay. All right, so that's good. Let me change these filters for a second. Individual. Let's go to at least 10 years. Let's see if there's any tax delinquent. Let's see how these three people are doing. Okay, so this house is worth 37,000. That's what it's saying, but let's take a deeper look. I like to take a look at the property. Oh wow, wow, oh, wow. This is ridiculous. This is horrible. Damn, this is really bad. Oh, it's a nice area though, but that was 2023. I wonder if it still look this way. Most likely. Two bedroom, one bath. It's kind of small, but yeah, kind of small. Val, Val, Valerie. Okay, so should I waste my time with this? Oh no, let's take a look. Let's look at the hit. Oh man, Bill 1925. Yeah, that's a problem right there. Uh, these people don't look like they. I don't think I want to deal with this. Let me see. Do they live there? It look like they live next door. Okay, let me see something. Okay, so the way I would find comes on here, I'll try to do a mile. Filter this right here and 10%, 10%. All right, you see, they're mostly all the same, just a little bit off. But once you do that, you're gonna get the right property. So I got 110. So let's take a look. Okay, it's probably in a real bad shape. Okay. So let's do 105. Let's just round it off. Well, we're not gonna round it off. We're just gonna leave it like that. Go to our deal analyzer. Okay. Just so you won't forget what property you're dealing with, you might wanna take the name so that way you'll know which property you dealing with. Okay, we're using a 7% roll. 105. So we end up not rounding it off. We're gonna leave it as that. Okay, and the repairs. You need a total rehab, so I'm gonna just run it up to 50,000. I'll put a $10,000 buffer. Yeah, so what's the assignment fee? This is all you're gonna get for an assignment fee, but this is how much you can offer for this particular property. All right, let me see the history on this. Yeah, look, 3,000. So she's getting a little bit more for it. Yeah, so I wouldn't really waste my time on this. Oh, yeah, this is kind of small. Okay, so West Virginia is out of the picture. I never tried Georgia before. Mm, okay, so Georgia is in the building. I like to do multifamily. I'm not a land guy, so I don't really like doing too much land. This is good. Matter of fact, I don't like small houses neither. So I'm gonna put this over here so that way I don't get none of those little houses. Okay, so what I was doing, tire landlord absentee. Okay, so let's take a look at these guys. I'm not really big fan of two bedrooms because I like to cater to families. So two bedroom to me is basically. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I see something. Wow. Let's see how this bed. Okay. So yeah, so this is a little big down. That's good. So let's run up the numbers. There's a couple of ways you could run your numbers. Some people like to go to Zillow. Okay, and they like to look at this right here, the Zen estimate. But when I was learning how to wholesale real estate, they always told me not to trust that one. You could go to a realtor. I don't too much like realtor. 56,000. I don't too much like realtor. This one's a good one though. Homes, it give you the to me the most accurate. So what you would do, you add 39 plus 82, and then you'll divide that by two, and that would be your ARV. So let me do that for you right now. So 60,500. All right. So let's see if they're correct. Let's go to comp. When you go to comp, scroll down. I like to go to 1 mile at least. All right. Let's see. Go. And our subject properties right here. So all of these houses around here is good. Okay, so now the next step again. There's other filters you could put into this, but I don't need to complicate it. But I'm going to because right now I need two bedroom and there's a bunch of fours and threes, and you cannot really compare a two bedroom to a three bedroom, right? So these are the comps we found. Okay, 102. And let's see, this says it's 60. Okay, so let's see. All right, I see the problem here is this one. Let's see if it- So yeah, I'm gonna leave that. Even though it's lesser and they talk about okay, yeah, but I'm gonna leave it in there because we gotta look for comps, right? Let's just go with the 100. All right, back again. Again, I wanna keep track of the properties. I just want to put it right here. Where's it at? Okay, there you go. 10% low. And I got what? 102. So we're just gonna leave it at 100,000. Right. Again, this one need a makeover or complete, so I'm gonna leave it at 50,000. The investor most likely already got 10% cushion in there just in case it's more, but let's be realistic. The no matter what repair estimate you have, the investor's gonna have their own. Okay. So right. So look like this guy paid 30,000 for it. Let me take another look at this. Maybe I'm jumping the guns. Let me look at it from the side since it's tree. Okay, so oh yeah, it's not that bad. So maybe yeah, it's not that bad. This right here look like it need some work, but it's really not that bad. So let's see. Yeah, it's not that bad. What do you guys think? All right, so let's go reduce our rehab. I'll just go with 25 slash and a half. There you go. 31. Now, let's say, for instance, you don't want to put no buffer. Basically, you want the people to do it, then you could offer this much. But I like to put at least 10% buffer into it, unless they told me they did some rehab already on the property. If they did some rehab already, I'm not going to put no buffer. But if they haven't done any rehab, yeah, you definitely need a buffer. No, basically like a contingency for the as a wholesaler, it's a contingency for you. For flippers, a contingency so they won't lose their money. All right. So that one will be a good candidate. You will offer him 30. It's a win-win. All right. So let me see here. Let's pick a good one. Georgia got a lot of fucked up houses. This is not on my head, so yeah. Okay, let's try a different approach. Let's try. I like New Hampshire. Let's see what they got. Okay. In New Hampshire, I like to do auctions. Cause okay, let's see with these guys. Okay, so this is showing you they've been delinquent in 2025. Okay, oh yeah, one thing I want to look at was the tax. Okay, so this is a good candidate, right? It's in New Hampshire. It's money. It's not beat down. So New Hampshire is a nice area. I like to wholesale at 80% in New Hampshire. So let's take a look at the house. Okay, the house is nice. All right. Well, it needs some work. Yeah, it definitely needs some work. Yeah, look at that. It needs some work. Look at it. It definitely needs some work, right? So now that we go back, I'm working in New Hampshire. I'll put my New Hampshire down. You don't have to do it all the time. I do it. You put this there. Since I don't like to deal with two bedroom, I'm gonna show you something. Whenever I put a two bedroom right here, it doesn't go with it. So let me put the three bedroom. I'll put out 80%. Okay. And Let's find some comps. New Hampshire might be a little bit difficult, right? For the simple fact that it's, I'm gonna show you guys why. A lot of time you won't be able to find a lot of good comps because the houses are so far apart from each other. I used to live close to New Hampshire, you see. So let me take a look. Go to no. Okay, so that's not working. Leave it at that. Let's push it up to 20. 20. All right, so look like I can't see, so I gotta shrink this. Oh man, why is it doing this to me? Oh, what was it? Wow. Let's see. Okay, so wow. So we're gonna have to do this the easy way. Well, not the easy way, but the hard way. By looking for it yourself, 3 bedroom. Oh, no wonder I got a 3 bathroom. Oh, wow. This is one of a kind. I'm gonna take this one. This one got too much lot. This one's perfect. Hold on, no, that's too big. That's too big. Cause you see the lot, too big, too small. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of. No. Okay, look like those are the only comps I could have gotten from this thing. I know what I'm gonna do. Some numbers are bad. I think it's the lot that was messing me up. Let's just go with this. Okay, yep. So let's see. 447. I'm gonna double check that. Sometimes I like to double check. Let's see. Yeah, Redfin is a good source. 301. Mhm. 301. Let's see what Realtor said. Realtor's gonna say 400. 336. That's why I don't like realtors, man. Realtors ARV is always sky high for no reason. Okay. So I'm just gonna go with what does this say? 447. Now, if all of this fail, there's my other source I like to use. Let's take a look here. Copy this. Mm, Where's all the likes at? Where's everybody at? I only got one person watching. I'm giving all these jewels and only one person watching. Okay, so that's not it. Let's go there. I hope my lovely wife is watching. So let's say 341. Let me see what comps it is using. Did the light go off? Can you see it now? Okay. So this is the comps it's using, but I'm just gonna round it out to 340. Let's say 340. And this is a hot area, so I need to wholesale at 80%. So I'm gonna put the rehab at 15,000. And let me see, that 5% is gonna give me 13. Let me see if I could get at least 8%. That 8%, 21. Okay. Yes, okay. 23. Yeah, I wonder why it's black. Let me stop sharing. Okay, so for this property, after okay, for this property, oh wow, 342. Mm. So if I was to buy this property, they already have a mortgage on there. I would either offer them to take over the mortgage, or what I would do, I'll offer them 235 or 235. They'll be able to. mm, I don't think they'll be able to pay off the mortgage if they owe this much. So what I would do, I'll offer owner finance, right? So for owner finance is a little bit more complicated, but I do have the calculator right here for owner financing. It is right here. Well, not owner finance, a sub two, excuse me. When you go right here, it's gonna tell you a sub two, and then you put down all the details right here. We probably gonna save this for another video or another live. But as of right now, we're just running comps, right? We running comps. We just learning how to do comps. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So Georgia, not Georgia, New Hampshire. Okay. So New Hampshire is good. All right. Let's go. Let's go to Cali. I want to show you guys how to calculate with 80% ARV. Matter of fact, for this exercise, the next exercise, we're gonna go look at property that's on market. All right. So if it's on market, we're gonna be looking at it. All right. We're not of this. We're just gonna go straight to ML, MLS active. I don't know why I'm saying this. So let's go. Okay. And you just wanna do some filter real quick. I wanna 30 days on market. Okay. And I need it to be individually owned. At least 10. Let's do 8 years so that we don't get a flipper. We don't want a flipper. Okay, so we still got a lot in there. So let's add some of these vacant. All right, you see it bring the price down. Before we do vacant, let's try something else. Cause let me see. So, okay, uh, probate. Who's selling their own probate? Okay, yep. Let's take a look. Foreclosures. Okay, all right. Let's attack foreclosures for a few seconds. Okay. This is what I like to do before I go to a new market. I like to see what's on market first, so I can see what the market look like. What I don't like buying houses with pool, but in California you're gonna find a lot of those, right? Okay, so this one I'm not interested. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I forgot one more filter that I like to do. There's a market. All right, facing foreclosure. This is a real nice house. Okay. You can read the information on there as well. You can even contact the listing agent. Okay. I want to look at some. Okay, this West Hill. Okay, that's not bad at all. A lot of these properties don't sell because they're asking for too much. But let's go ahead and take a look. They already got the pictures right here, so I'm not even gonna go to Zillow. When you're a pro and you already know what you need, and one second. Okay, you see right here? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that bad boy right there. It's all messed up. So hopefully there's no water damage. Okay, so yeah. All right, so let's get to the comps. Let's not waste any more time and get to the comps. All right, again, like I tell you guys, all you gotta do is 10, 10. For this one, I'm gonna leave it at 5. Okay, let's go one now. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna take all of this, remove the 2. Mhm. Mhm. I'm gonna remove this 3. In fact, I'm gonna leave this because this probably, let me take a look at this house. I want to find out why this property was sold for 1.3. Okay. Yeah, you could tell they was doing some work on there. See, this is a property that was rehab and they sold it. Okay, so we're back on here. I'm gonna remove this because it was rehab and we're looking for as is. So anything that's $1 million, we're removing. All right, so boom, there go your ARV 830. All right, let's see something. All right, 30. Yeah, that's where we need to be at. Let's see something like this. Yeah. On this one, I don't mind making an offer on this, but if if I was to make an offer, I would be at 622. Okay. So this is telling me I would need to dispose this at 615. Okay. All right. So yeah, then it shows those spreads. So I would definitely need to have it at there. Let me take a look and see if I can maybe. Then when you put the buffer in, it does a lot, but it doesn't need a buffer really. So yeah, I would need to get this at 615. I don't know if it's so high. Let me try that too. Oh, that's so small. Yeah, not better. Yeah, so it's saying I ain't got no fee. That's because I'm asking for too little. So I cannot give them 629. Let me see. I can't. I'll put the buffer back on there. Okay. So my number would have to be 546, 546,000, and then I will wholesale it for this much. Yeah, California is kind of difficult too, especially they don't like to. They basically think you're giving the house away for free. Okay, so I'm gonna do an exercise. I'm Damn, they are facing pre foreclosure. Yeah, I wonder if they. Let's look at this. Yeah, they've been tax delinquent. Yeah, the house look like it needs a little touch up, a little TLC. But they definitely asking for too much though. Let's go to the next one. No pictures. But let me see if I see any area that I'm wholesale. This is Oakland. Oakland, baby. That's a good sign. Ooh-wee. They're asking for too much. Let's see what the comps say. Mm, well, this is what I'll be looking at. 12. I think this is a multi-family. So if it's a multi-family, I'm not gonna really just. It's two side, and I don't really know how bad both side are. But regardless of the situation, I'll budget 15 for each, and that'll make it a total of 30. And my 3% will have me at 20. Let me see if I can get it to 20. Let's see if I could get it to 20,000. 22. Okay, okay. Uh, let's see. Oh, come on, guys. I'm trying to be fair. Ah, cool. All right, so 516 is the most I could offer, and this is how much cash buyer would be willing to pay for it, right? So we got room to play with. So how much are they asking? They're asking 699. So I like this property. This is TLC. Yeah, I'm gonna save this one. This is gonna set back pocket. Boom. And all this guy's information is going there. All right. So oh yeah. Sometimes I like to offer this whole number like that, so that way they'll know. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and what time is it? All right. So we did a lot of this. So I'm gonna do another live showing you guys how to walk through all of this. And yeah, hopefully I'll walk you guys through it. You guys learn it. This is the new hub right there. It's gonna help you guys wholesale, got everything that you need, your contracts, your deal analyzer. This is it right there. So stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe. In a couple more hours, I'm gonna go live again, so that way I can show you guys how to use this. All right. Thank you.